3 hours and 36 minutes with an 8% charge. So you move a lot. I imagine you move faster, so you use more battery. And it's faster. Let's go! Just woke up from car camping and I have a full 90% charge of 273 miles. This is a nice area because the police station just around the corner, and also there are many retail stores nearby. I've been instructed by the car to stay under 75, so sticking with just one under 74 and see if that's enough of a decrease to keep that 5% buffer to reach Buffalo, New York here. 'That would be a nice 5%'s a nice buffer, and then it's like a long charge. It's a full charge, 55-minute charge to get to Sheffield, Ohio. So I'm gonna try to get as much done in that 55 minutes as I can. Otherwise, I may need to stop in between. Just arrived in Buffalo, New York. Looking for the Superchargers here. Looks like Barnes & Noble. A bank. Nice. Straighten out. Check out that dirty bum. You can do it. You did it. Barnes & Noble, Best Buy, Petco, Office, Goodwill, Skechers Outlet. Ooh, Skechers. Oof. This is not pretty. Hour and 10 minutes. Inconsistencies, yeah. said 55 minutes all the way here, and now it's an hour and 10 minutes to get enough charge to get to the next stop, which is Sheffield, Ohio. They like to put the nice numbers out there. I mean, yeah, it looks nice in the sales room to see 55 minutes. Well, not really. Nobody really wants to see 55 minutes, but 55 minutes versus an hour and 10 minutes. To see an hour and 10 minutes, like, people aren't going to be too excited about that. But it's this charge rate that's really slow. I'm going to try a different stall maybe. So, move this over here. So this was 2B. Try 3. I'm gonna try the next stall over. Try 3. Seated there, nice. Come on, give me that 55 minutes. 50? Oh, man. Yeah. So now you call Tesla and tell them that that one's out. They'll just tell you, oh, we already know about it. We already know that one's having issues. Then the only other option really is to put onto like PlugShare or this crowdsourced apps. Like, put a post on there saying, hey, like, avoid this one. I mean, that's significant, I think. But, well, it's significant on a road trip. It's significant in life to be able to, like, jeez. Over an hour, like an hour and 5 minutes versus 50 minutes. I mean, that's 50 minutes at least is 5 minutes under what it said. I better find some foods. Well, at least there is a Barnes & Noble with a Starbucks cafe in it. There, I've gotten a 2% buffer, which isn't much to get to the next Supercharger. I'd like to at least have a little bit of a buffer, because you know you're going to want to pass a lot of cars. I've been passing a lot of trucks. I know it's just magnetic, but just light? No? Shit. This one's got issues. Okay, I made it. It's probably gonna fall. I have been impressed with how different the toll and non-toll options are. So I turn on avoid tolls. It'll take 4 hours and 3 minutes to get to Sheffield, Ohio, and end up with a 12% charge. If I take that off, it drops from that down to 3 hours and 36 minutes with an 8% charge. So you move a lot. I imagine you move faster, so you use more battery. And it's faster. Let's go! Lighthouse in this town I want to get a few pictures of before I leave New York. And then I think I'd like to get one, might be in Erie or something. This is an interesting town. Keeping my eyes peeled for potholes. The lighthouse is over here. With limited time, this seemed like a really good option for landmarks would be to check out the lighthouses on the way home. Especially with how close the highway on this end runs with the lake. There we go. Not sure how you pronounce that. Point Gradiat Beach, and then there's the lighthouse. No alcohol within 30 feet of the park. I find that to be an interesting way of restricting alcohol is within. You can drink 30 feet outside the park. 30 feet in the park is not okay. Dunkirk Lighthouse. Up ahead here. Might not actually be open. There's a fence. Oh, wow. There's a fence. It's fenced and closed. Oh, man. That's a beach, apparently, with a factory behind it. And this is the parking lot for said beach. I feel like this was a beach back in the day, and then they built a factory, and now, like, nobody wants to come here. Oh my gosh. Zigzag. Don't wanna mess up the bottom of the car. There we go. City of... Oh, okay. No parking. Animal shelter. But it's a park. And factory. This poor park. It's looking pretty rough. Here's the beach. Next to the factory. That just cracks me up. Oh no. This is right next to the park here. This seems like this can't be a park anymore. This is freaky. There's a lot of glass. Just chilling. Just chilling here. Pennsylvania a little bit ago and almost to the Erie Lighthouse station. I'm hoping this is a good one. I'm hoping it's open this time. The other one wasn't open. And I'm hoping that the area is cool for photos. Sometimes lighthouses that are too far on land and they don't allow for a lot of photography. They don't allow for a lot of composition if they're super far on land. Green. $2.89 for gas. No. Sure. After the lighthouse, I need to figure out if I need to supercharge or not. With all the low speeds, like I've been driving 50 to 62 miles per hour, I'm feeling I might be able to make it to the next stop, the next supercharger in Ohio, but I really don't know. I've not been checking. But like I said, there's one in this town. There's one in Erie, so that's not a problem. You can easily top up the battery and get to Ohio. Lighthouse Street. Hammermill Three Sisters Stacks is over here too. I wonder if that's like C Stacks. There's the lighthouse. Yeah, it's really inland. I can see something back there. Might be stacks. They look man-made then, maybe. Oh, yeah. There's 3 stacks, I think. I'd rather have C stacks. One more lap. I'm gonna park on the grass right out of the way. Cleveland, Ohio. Heading to the west side of Cleveland to Supercharge. And then maybe find a gym, because I still have another day of driving and I want to freshen up before I car camp. I need to do research for that still. I'm still hoping to get to Michigan today. But, let's see. Still have 10 miles to go here. Half an hour to get to the Supercharger. About to pull up to the Strongsville, Ohio Supercharger, which is on the west side of Cleveland. Bump. Appears to be behind this gas station. Yeah, it's behind the gas station. Made it here with 16 miles to spare. Got a little bit of a car wash. Kind of. It's behind a Sheets, which makes me think of sheet. Sheets. Not a bad charge. Grabbed a Sheets burger. It's made from Beyond Burger. Oh man. I was led to believe that these sheets or shets are everywhere, but I just Google Mapsed it. That's a term, right? Yeah, I used Google Maps and I saw that it's just I'm just seeing them in Ohio. Yeah, there's a ton of them in Ohio, but there's none in Illinois or Wisconsin, so I'm not familiar with the sheets. Charged up to 10%, and I'm still needing to drive below 70, so I'm gonna need to slow down to 69 miles per hour in order to make it to the next charge spot, which is in Indiana. 2 hours and 37 minutes, 165 miles. I have a 243 mile range. Scooch over. Interesting though. I was trying to stay at 69 miles per hour, but then I got a warning now that I need to go below 65, so it'd be going 64 in a 70, and that's way too slow to be driving on the interstate toll roads here. So I guess I'm stopping in Toledo now. Hopefully it's not too inconvenient, but I feel like it's better to just drive like everybody else and just charge an extra charge, whatever. Cheers. You can see it, but I would not recommend, even with screen cleaning mode. I tried to wipe the screen and it's twitching and twerking like crazy. Can't get many things to work. I'm hoping it fixes itself soon. To the Mommy, Ohio Supercharger in Toledo. Toledo area. I messed up my screen. I don't understand. I don't recommend using a shop towel on these screens, even with screen cleaning mode on. This is what happens, apparently. Looks like it's... I bet it's at the Meijer. Yep. Back here. There's a few chargers. It's like a lip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lip. There's a lip on this one. Out. Booyah. I'd like to figure out how long I need to charge, but I don't want to touch the screen right now because it's gonna glitch out. Need to reset it or something. Glitch. In order to get this Toledo Supercharger put in, I had to send it from my phone from Google Maps. This stalls. Yeah, okay, here we go again. This stall's bad. Gonna unplug. It's 2B again. What's up with 2B? 2B. 1B. 4A. What's this one? 2A. Ah. Okay, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with this one, but it's shared with this other dude. It's shared with this S. I think. Boom. I don't want to be shared with the S. So 1B. There we go. I forget what the guy who just rolled in is, but I'm pretty sure this should be much faster now. Yep. 35 minutes instead of 50. Now, I guess if you're paying for this and you just want to burn an hour of time, or you are going to be at the charger for an hour, it wouldn't have been so bad. I think you might pay a little bit less because you're sharing it. There we go. Not getting 130 kilowatt, but 110, I'll take it. Well, what other... Of course I'll take it. There we go. Plenty of range to get to Indiana. Angela, Indiana. Let's go. so beat. I'm just like, I need to find this. Like, once I find this charger, I want to figure out where I can car camp and go to bed as soon as possible. Hit the ground running early tomorrow morning so I can get home. I'm just so beat. Tempt you here. They've got the Ramada Inn at the Chargers. Shoot. Hope I can go up the hill here. Oh yeah. Oof. Yeah. I didn't pass them. They're up here. Okay. Ah, yes, I did pass them. That's when you know you're done driving, when you're like, I think I'm at them and they're down the hill. Okay. Ah, there you guys. You guys are so beautiful. So gorgeous. I've been looking for you all my life. Let's back up. Back up. These cars are really torquey, even in reverse, so like really careful there. They label this one with Wi-Fi, but I think the Wi-Fi is probably only usable inside, and if you ask for it, because I'm not seeing anything open. I believe it's Angela, Indiana. These are 120s, which isn't too bad. I made here with 55 miles. Let's see what my stats here. Very inefficient. I need to work on my efficiency. 343 watt hours per mile. Hour and 25, 78 miles. Let's check this out. Your standard affair. Tesla charger. Will it reach? Push. Oof. There we go. We're allowed to park here for 60 minutes. Oh, there are hours. This is not 24/7. From 11 to 8. The Ramada Inn's right there. This is one of the slower chargers. It's a 120 kilowatt hour charger. So, makes sense I'm getting 95. I'm not getting any crazy numbers. Wish I got closer to the rated number, but I try not to worry about it. There's always so many factors that go into like what your charge rate is, with temperature and your state of charge when you get to the charger, if it preheated, blah blah blah. Before you get into this area here, let's see. Before I got to the Angola, Indiana charger, there was like a rest stop along the way, and looking on PlugShare, appears that there was some RV hookups, with one person in particular being able to hook up to it with their car and being able to stay overnight without getting a ticket. I stopped over there for a minute and decided that was just too risky. Not sure how much parking costs. It might not have been that bad, but I don't know if it even supports overnight parking. So decided to go to the Supercharger and at least get this up to 50%. Oops. There we go. 50%. And look over PlugShare a little bit more. I think I can find something in the area.